I used to believe family was everything, that no matter what happened, they'd always have my back. But I was wrong. It started after my mother passed away. At her funeral, I stood alone, while my father, my brother Noah, and my sister Elise acted like I barely existed. Noah was the golden child. Elise was the doctor. Me? Just Eva, the one who never finished college. I thought maybe grief made them distant. But then came the will. We sat around a polished oak table. The lawyer read out Mom's will. To Noah, the house. To Elise, the trust fund. To Dad, everything else. And me? Nothing. Not even her locket. I didn't cry. I didn't argue. I just left. But before I could reach the door, Dad muttered under his breath, "I'm proud of all my children, except the loser." That word echoed louder than any scream.
To my children, I'm proud of each and every one of you, except the loser. You know who you are.
A week later, I received a small package, no return address. Inside was a velvet pouch with a single brass key and a note in Mom's handwriting, "For when you're ready to know the truth." I went back to her old house, back to the attic, where no one ever dared go. Beneath a loose floorboard, I found it. A small chest, the key fit perfectly. Inside, letters, documents, and a USB stick. She knew. Mom knew how they treated me. She saw it all. The mockery, the cold shoulders, the constant comparison. One letter read, "Eva, you were never the failure. You were just too strong for their world. I left them what they expected, but I left you what you deserve." The USB stick led me to a digital account. Stocks, crypto, patents, all in my name. Over $7 million. And the rights to a small tech company she invested in, secretly built under my name. They had no idea. While they argued over inheritance scraps, I built what Mom started. I funded startups. I launched one of the top freelance platforms in the country, all while they believed I was struggling. Until one day, I invited them all to dinner. A private rooftop restaurant. Everything, from the wine to the view, screamed wealth. Dad looked confused. Noah raised an eyebrow. Elise asked, "Whose place is this?" I smiled. "Mine." I slid an envelope across the table. Inside, a letter from Mom, addressed to them. It read, "You never saw her. You never believed in her. But she believed in herself, and now she sees right through you." Their faces turned pale. Noah clenched his jaw. Elise teared up. And Dad? He took a sip of wine. Said nothing. I stood up. "I'm not here to gloat. I'm here to say I don't need any of you anymore." Then I walked away, just like they did to me. Sometimes revenge doesn't need anger, just truth and patience, because being underestimated, that's the sharpest weapon of all.